Welcome to the Investor Impact Power Talks with Vinney Chopra, where investors gather to share their insights and strategies in the world of multifamily, real estate, and beyond. Get ready to be inspired and equipped for your next level of success.
So she sent me the lead again, and I got in touch with the listing broker, who is Danielle, and I talked to her within 2 hours. I did everything right, and then I asked her, "Are you the owner?" Because I went on CoStar, found her name over there. She says, "Yeah, Vinney, I'm the owner actually, and broker too. I mean, realtor. So I'm selling it." And it's been I want to really get a party that's going to close on it. Then I told her how much my experience, blah, 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 blah. That's it. Huh? So essentially, thank you. Yeah, how I got it. So I start all these folders. Please look over here. Appraisal, anything comes. Certificates, contract, inspection, management contract, picture of the roof, repairs done list, SPL loan, title, videos, Zoom, everything. You got to make and get it organized so that now next one I'm going to write here is underwriting. Why? Because I want to underwrite the deal. Oh, is it typing? Oh no, something happened here. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and put it out there. Why did not type? Underwriting. Oh, oh yeah, it is doing it now. Underwriting, writing. There we go. I always do that. So always underwriting. So I'm going to do the whole thing, projection, 5 years, 10 years for me, because I'm buying it, right? No syndication, no nothing like that. But the thing is, let me show you here, inspection right there, and then repair list done. Who will give you a whole sheet of things, says, "Vinney, I have already done these things in this house." Then she and I went over, and then we found out, look at this here. This is my almost like a performer kind of thing. Monthly estimated profit sheet, a snapshot, 6,500 resident, 10 residents. If there is vacancy, so I said 52,000 per month, by the way. And then my expenses will be like this right here, which is about 65%. Property tax covered, blah, 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 food, royalties, gas. These are some of the things for residential assisted living. If you want to get a copy, I can share that with you. I was able to put this in the underwriting also. I'll share with you a new underwriting tool for RAL. Thanks to Saurabh. I can't take the credit. Saurabh and I met last week, and then he was the one who put it all together for me. So it's got really good things, guys. It's got 66% what? The expenses, 30%, 4% profit. So if I do it correctly, it can make me 17,000 per month. And then these are the things: repairs, completed interior, checked hot water, all showers, room shower, everything. Look over here. Taken longer to get so all these things, she already did it. So I don't have to do these things. Look at that. Whole patch in June. This is from the report that she shared with me, the inspection report. And then she did all these things already, everything, exterior, interior. Then I went over the list with her, and now she's doing more of the things. What? So instead of, I always do a buyer's, what's it called? Repair list, right? Allowance, I call it. So she and I went over the whole report. And then she says, "Vinney, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this." So in that 1.325 million, she might spend maybe 10,000 out of that more to do the rest of the things. So it's beautiful. You got to really be on the side of the seller and have a win situation. So that's what it is, complete with seller, agent, escrow. This is all done. I'm going to close this up. Oh, now let's talk about this one, guys. Okay, I already searched an operator, right? She lives 10 minutes away from this property. So whenever I'm teaching you this because you got to do this yourself. Wherever you're buying, you find out who is a consultant, independent consultant, who has a license and who can teach you and also take care of to start your business. Look at that. Me sitting in San Francisco, she's going to do facility startup documentation package 2860. I don't know how she came up with the price, but I said fine, no worries. I'll love to pay that. This my 2 hours of time right there. But she'll take everything, including treating binders, sheets, protectors, tab dividers, policies, procedures manuals. She's going to design everything. Best practice operational manuals, access to daily operations business forms, resident emergency transport binder, a daily charting of the binder for tracking medications and administrative activities. I don't know anything. I don't know. My in Florida, my executive director did it. She had all the systems. I don't want to get into the business. I'm over the business. I want to get the operator to do their job and their executive director do their job. And one person who we hire for this RAL, she can manage 3 or 4 homes nearby. $60,000, pay usually is in Arizona, I was told, and I'll give her some bonuses, but she'll look after 3 of my homes. There we go, 3 to 4, 3 to 4. And then daily charting binder for tracking facility compliance manual, everything she's going to give me on a silver platter. Resident charts, including treating binders, all these dividers, managers, compliance binder, everything for 2860. You can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Maybe it will be more, I don't know, but it's okay. And then facility conversion package. Look at that. For $1,400 only, access and available to print yourself. She'll give me digital. Fine, no problem. Policies and procedures manual customized to your faculty and every facility compliance manual, employee manual, blah, 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 all that, right? And then floor plan, if I want to get that done from her, maybe she's got some service, 500, or my webmaster can do it. It's very easy. Caregiver certification, 550. So she's going to certify, she's going to hire the people for me and everything and place them in my RAL. Love that. Manager certification, a monthly pay startup. So like $1,000, she'll charge me, and then 0 to 2 residents, she'll do it. Up to 2 residents, she'll do it in the packet, and then she'll hire a resident, another operator for me, just like her, with a license, and then that will be taking over the property. That's the deal over there. If there are other things I need, then I can just pay for them. And then this is advocating resident care service plan if I need it. Program and training, she'll charge only $250. New introductory, blah, blah, blah. And then marketing program only for 8 hours of work. That's about $50 an hour. 425, she'll program setup and training, collaboration on the logo creation, collaboration on mission statement, tagline development, assist with business card, everything, and specific training processes, touring, all that. Anyway, I just was taking through all of these, which I'm so fired up. Project development program, assess the site feasibility if you need it. In my case, I don't need it, right? Because I already have done it. I know the magic zip code. I know where to buy and everything. And she shared with me, that this is the best location and everything before I put my LOI. I never put LOI. I just went into contract straight in this deal. And project implementation program to be negotiated, design, decor, elements, household. She said, Vinny, I could fill the whole 10 rooms for 25,000. Beautiful furniture and the paintings on the wall, you name it, everything. I said, no problem. And I don't think she'll charge me anymore. She'll just do the ownership program, processing and all that. And then we got the last one, mock-up survey, scrub, if I need interim compliance management, plan of correction or anything, and then business check and so forth. And there is Vinny, just signed it. So I hope it was helpful, was it?
Vinny, very helpful. Quick question for you.
Yes, yes.
In terms of taxation, What's the
Mhm.
taxation going to be like in an RAL versus a typical multifamily, or even that for that, a single family? And
Good
secondly,
point.
how is
Mhm.
the insurance? How's the insurance different than what we're typically used to doing with our multifamilies?
Excellent. I'm so glad you said that. Totally. I would say, as multifamily, we have to get insurance for our property, fire, vandalism, everything, right? Property and all. And then you also take insurance for rain or hazard or what we call it, right? Uh,
Liability?
Liability insurance,
Mhm,
definitely.
mhm,
Then director's insurance,
mhm.
and for saving our tail if something goes wrong with the
Right.
directors. So, very similarly, in this case, RAL, because it's an operation where
Mhm.
seniors are there, we'll be getting other medical insurance and plus umbrella insurance of 3 to 5 million. Actually, every property I bought, commercial building, I always take umbrella insurance of
Right.
4 to 10 million on every property I bought. That's the cheapest umbrella policy you could get for $1,000 or $2,000. So if your regular insurance goes to the max and still there are some money to be paid, then the umbrella kicks in.
Right.
It's
Right.
the best thing. Everybody should really think about it. And then I also got cyber insurance in my company because I got hacked. Yes, but now I've given up because I've sold a lot of properties and all that
Mhm,
and so forth. But good point, very good point. Taxes will be property taxes. Of
mhm,
course, when the assessor comes, they're going
mhm,
to see now I have bought it for 1.325, but she has already paid. Oh, I didn't tell you that. She
mhm,
already paid taxes
mm,
and the insurance on this house, 10-bedroom home, until next March, she told me, because
mm.
she got this loan. It's a hard money loan from the local people there. So
Right.
she had to pay that whole year. She says, Vinny, that's bonus for you. So you don't have to worry about it.
That's
She
good.
says its whole insurance is done, but I'll get the other insurance liability on the as the because it's going to take me 3 months to get the license, by the way. So my payment to her is just like a bank because it's seller financing. So once I close in September, no, May 22nd, I don't need to give her money. Skip 1 month, remember?
Right.
Always we skip 1 month, then we pay like in June, July, I think. May, June, July. Yeah. So I'll pay July or August or something she was telling me. So that'll be fine. By that time, I'll have my license and everything. And we would have already furnished it and done everything to the backyard, to the front yard, make it very enticing, have the billboards ready. I already got the LLC made. I just got the Chat GPT to do the work. I said, I'm buying this 10-bedroom RAL in the Phoenix, Scottsdale area. Could you give me some names of the homes?
Mhm.
22 names came up quickly. I said, please
Wow.
refine the list. And then I got very good name. It's called Desert Bloom Homes LLC.
Mm.
So desert because it's all desert over there in Arizona and blooming. So even the seller loved it, and my independent Lori is her name, my operator. I should call her. I don't know. Maybe I should say I say operator, but she's a director actually. She's the director. So she said, Vinny, yeah, desert. And then what we're going to do now is it's Desert Bloom, Desert Cove LLC. So
Mm.
I'm making that LLC. I already did it on Legal Zoom. I have no attorney over there. So I just went online. I said, I
Right.
want to form an LLC in Arizona. I don't have an attorney yet. Legal Zoom showed up for
Right.
$333. You just fill in the information. They've already started the work and everything, and they're going to do my operating agreement also included in that, EIN number, and pay $60 for the fee also already included. So 362, whatever it is.
That's
So
unbelievable.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
You go back. So my next home is going to be Desert Bloom dash the street name
Hmm.
again. So that's what I'm trying to build 10 to 20 of them in Arizona. That's my goal so that we can have and then we'll have regional directors and regional asset manager and everything. So I'll be over and above, just like in my multifamily I was doing. I'll do the same thing for residential assisted living, RALs, and multifamily, because I've already talked to my seller. She's a flipper. I didn't know that. So she is a wholesaler and a flipper. So he's looking out for me for 20 units and 30 units as we speak right now. And then she's going to give me off market deals and do even the renovations for me and everything. And I just love that. So it's a good mixture that I hit upon somebody really nice, very honest, frank, and everything. And while I was going over the checklist of the inspections, she was saying, Vinny, as a matter of fact, it's not in this list, but I want to do this for you. You're such a nice guy. I want to do this. I want to do more business with you. I'll fix up the fireplace. I'll do this in this place. Little bit settling is going on. So she's going to do that also. Nice person. Very nice. So it's a win situation, right?
Absolutely.
Any questions? Please ask me questions. So I wanted to take you through contract, seller financing, wanted to let you know how to really find somebody. You might say, Vinny, how do I find? Guess what? Just go to the zip code you want to buy and say RAL consultant to set up my business. That's all you need. And it will give you some links of these operators or directors who have a license. Or you could even ask, go on Craigslist. I have not gone there, but you could even do on Google, by the way. I do it all the time. You just say, I need an operator for RAL in this zip code with a license. It's a state license. So you could say Arizona license, a valid Arizona license to operate assisted living and memory care. That's it. And you will come up with all these names. Then you just pick up the phone and call and try to interview those people. That's all. And you will
I
find
think
Lori. You'll
I
find
think there
Lori.
was
Go ahead. Good,
I
brother.
think there was a question Daryl was asking, and you answered it quite specifically, but there might have been a broader question.
Sure.
Statistically speaking, or percentage-wise, how much more is an RAL insurance as opposed to a multifamily?
Oh, it is higher. It is
Yeah,
higher. Has to be. It
percentage-wise,
has
though.
to be higher because, of the liability
Yeah,
insurance, which is on that, prescriptions given, all that, because you want to really get the best of the best insurance. I'm telling you, because you're operating a business and a real estate. So real estate is one thing, but you got to have all the insurance to protect your business. If it's okay with everybody, please open up your videos. I want to take a picture. If that's okay, we do it. And then you could go off right there. But please come back. Yeah, just open your videos, if you will. 1 second, and then you could go back. Everybody, Fatimat, can you do it? Ankur, I don't know if you can do it, brother. You are also. And then, of course, Monica is there too. So nice, Monica, to have you. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited that you all could join. Fabulous. Again, it's such a pleasure to really have you all. And I hope I can teach you so nicely because learning myself. I always say teaching is twice learning. I've gone from a 14 unit apartment to $1 billion in AUM by teaching people on multifamily and syndications and how to raise money and how to put deals together and how to get attorneys. It's not rocket science at all. Anybody can do it. And now I'm on a mission to really share my knowledge and do with you on a weekly basis RALs, which is the nicest real estate you could really invest in, which can make you huge returns of 10,000 to 15,000 per month income in the residential, one residence, one single family home with 6 bedroom or 10 bedroom or whatever, you can make about 10 to 15,000 per month. You could do it. Exactly. And I'm going to show you, I just showed it today. As you see, 17,000 is my projection per month to make in this one. And by taking SBA loan, we'll have zero money left in this deal. zero money. And
Mm.
I'm going to take that money and buy others and others. I have more money I can buy, but then I'm going to just, that's the irony of the situation. You could do it. So please ask me more questions and then I can share more knowledge with you all. Anybody's got question, please raise hand or just speak. Just unmute
I think
yourself and
the
speak.
real question that most people have, even
Mhm.
experts, you changed your whole curriculum on how you raise money this last year. You went on tour. So, of course, most of us aren't at that level. But I know you're going to say the same thing you always say. I hear it all the time. Friends and family first, go talk to them.
Yeah.
But let's just say that they're shy. Okay.
Okay.
I think it's actually easier to talk to strangers than it is to family.
So true. Definitely. I would say, definitely, if you want to really talk to your family, friends to help you with any investment, you should learn yourself first and find and put a little pitch deck together. See, because you want to, if you're going to buy RAL in your neighborhood, so you got to first find out statistics. So I'm so glad you brought it up, brother. I'm going to share with you now my things right there. Let's go to my email. I sent some information to myself and I said, I'll teach in my class. Let's just say RAL. It's Vinney Chopra. I sent to myself RAL Vinney, and there it is. And it is RAL. I'll just say RAL. RAL. Hopefully that, yeah. Oh, there it is right there. Isabel, no, that's not it. But RAL, if I do it here, I know I interviewed one gal many months back. I think January, I just saw that. So RAL, if I just say like that, does it show up? I should have opened it up. I apologize. Oh, this is my SBA guy. Look at that. He's already talking to me. I love that. And Charity Water, my bad. I'm sorry. Let's see. Lorian, Explore, Desert Cove. Do you see it here? Charitable. You know what I could do? I could even go over here because I think it's in my yellow pad also, the whole notes. Let's just go over here if we can. There it is, right there. And
Mm.
promotional senior living, Ariel, come on, Vinny, where are you? Signature. This is my yellow pad. Look at that. I've got 250 different things going on over there. This is much easier for me to keep track, and then I can share the yellow pad with people and so forth like that. My RALs, let's say. Oh, there it is, right there. RAL statistics. You could see it right there, right?
Mhm.
7 out of 10 Americans currently own blah, blah, blah. But let's go over here to web links to resources. Vinny doesn't let it go, guys. I'm telling you, when you get obsessed about you want to buy certain things, you do whatever time you got to do and find resources. Why? How to invest in residential assisted living? Look at that. I'm investing this market for 5 years, and I've got the runway to do 20 to 30 years. I did this, all this, and then living. Okay, want to start. There we go. This is what I wanted to talk to you about. I just did it yesterday. Took me 10 minutes to do it. So, want to start a residential assisted living RAL. I have seen a lot of posts about people agree to start a RAL and wanted to share some of the knowledge, blah, 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 right there, right? Yikes, all that stuff. Let's go over here. That's the podcast, financing, Uriel. Okay. Okay. I still couldn't find out what I was trying to show you guys. Look at this here. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a statistic. Demographic turning points for the United States population projections 20 to 2060. 2060. What's going to happen right here? Projections of the older adult population from 2020 COVID time to 40 years from now. And look
Mm.
at that. And that's millions of people 65 and older. Right now, percentage of population is only 15%, 49 in 2016. By the way, 65 above. So that's senior citizens, right? Seniors were only 49 million. In 2020, it went to 56 million. In 2030, 73 million will be there. 73 million of us. I'll be 72 is this August. You all know that. And then 2040, 80 million, 81 million of the whole population of USA. One third almost will be, or one fourth will be seniors. And then 2050 will be 86 million. And then in 2060 will be 95 million. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So this is the best of the best projections you can have. Oh, there it is right there, senior. Oh, it's the same one. I apologize. Why? Because what I wanted to show you over here was not showing up. Darn it. 1 second. RAL. I'll just say RAL. Please bear with me. I thought I had it over here because I did it with the notes iCloud yesterday. Sunshine. Phoenix RALs. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is how do I share it with you guys? Okay, I'll just come to my email. 1 second. Vinney at MonilIG. Vinney at Moniligi. Come on, Vinney. Moniligi.com. There it is. I'm just sending it. Maybe this has got that. Nothing is hidden. You can just see everything coming in over here. And there it is, RAL. I'll just take it out. And then we go back over here to on Vinod. Okay, there, elevate. Oh, there it is, Vinny. Okay, let's see if it's. Oh, remember I was sharing with you? So I asked Chat GPT, give me some prompt. What could be the name of my homes, right? Business. So it gave me Sunstone Senior Living, Desert Bloom, which I took out assisted living, and it made homes, Scottsdale, blah 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 blah, Canyon Crest. All these came from Chat GPT. Okay, we are a private money lender that uses blah 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 blah. Then this is the same thing. Ah, okay. Anyway, please talk about something else unless I figure it out. What I wanted to show you was it gave me a whole picture, which if anybody wants to take over, Saurabh, brother, share with us what you are doing. And I'm going to find that email while we are talking. All right.
Yeah, sure thing. Last week, I think we talked about this, that there was this deal which was like an 18 unit deal and is that 3.8 mil. And then
Uh-huh.
I sent in an offer thanks to Stephen, you, and Daryl for the creative offers, and Dave as well for the creative offers
Yes.
were suggested.
Mm-hmm.
The asking was 3.8 for those 18 units. Out of those 18 units, 12 units are vacant. And I offered a $3.2 million price with principal only payments for the next 5 years. And
Mm-hmm.
since it is principal only, I won't have to pay any interest, and the numbers were just working out. They
Mm-hmm.
had not received any offers. This deal is in
Oh,
San Francisco, by
wow.
the way. It's
Yes. Yes.
in a very good neighborhood. It's in Nob Hill. So they hadn't received any other offers. So, and initially the sellers were not open for seller financing at all. But since they
Mm-hmm.
didn't receive any other offer and I was coming close to their asking price, right now they are very much interested, and we are going to have a conference call with them next week, their attorney and the sellers and everyone included. And I think the negotiation process is going to begin right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that is happening. I think we've already talked about the EB5, and
Mm-hmm.
there are a couple of other deals that are also interesting in San Francisco. So, also exploring those other deals.
I thought we had
Beautiful.
a
Beautiful.
two-prong attack on them. You were going to give them two offers. Did you just give them one of them?
I did give them two. One was a very low ball offer.
I see.
One was like 2.4 million. Their asking was 3.8.
Oh,
And
wow.
it was like, just take that 2.4 million and you can go. but then the other
Uh-huh.
offer was 3.2 million, but with the seller financing.
Wonderful. You gave two offers and they never got any offers. So that's exciting what you just shared. They are more prone to sit down and have a Zoom meeting with you and see how sincere you are in buying that, brother.
Yeah, that either or close is really hard for somebody not to come back and say, I hate that one, but I hate this one less.
That's right. That's right. So true. So true what you just said. No, I totally agree with you. What other things, Ankur, you can tell us a little bit more, brother?
That's all for this episode of the Investor Impact. Stay tuned for the next episode and don't miss out on the opportunity to learn and grow alongside this powerful inner circle.